Default interface methods, providing implementations in Kotlin interfaces. In this tutorial, we'll explore how Kotlin interfaces can do more than just define contracts. They can actually provide concrete implementations for methods, giving you more flexibility and power in your code design. So what exactly are default methods? Unlike traditional interfaces that only declare method signatures, Kotlin interfaces can provide concrete implementations for methods, not just declarations. This means you can write actual working code inside your interface methods, complete with logic and functionality. Let's look at the basic syntax. Here we define an interface called greeter. Inside this interface, we have a function called greet. Notice that this function has a complete implementation with curly braces and a print line statement that outputs hello from interface. This is a default method because it includes the actual code that will run. Now, how do we use these default methods? We create a class called person that implements the greeter interface using a colon. Notice that the person class doesn't need to override the greet method. In the main function, we create an instance of person and call the greet method. The output will be hello from interface, because it automatically uses the default implementation from the interface. But what if you want to customize the behavior? You can override default methods just like any other method. Here we have a class called friendlyperson that implements greeter. This time, we use the override keyword to provide a custom implementation. The greet method now prints, "Hey there, friend," instead of the default message. This gives you the flexibility to use the default when it works, or customize when you need something different. Default methods can also access properties defined in the interface. In this logger interface, we declare an abstract property called prefix of type string. The log method, which has a default implementation, uses this prefix property in a string template to format the message. Any class implementing logger must provide a value for prefix, and the default log method will use that value automatically. There are 4 key benefits to using default interface methods. First, code reusability. You can share common logic across multiple implementations without duplicating code. Second, flexibility. Classes can override methods when needed or use the default implementation otherwise. Third, API evolution. You can add new methods to interfaces without breaking existing code that already implements those interfaces. And fourth, clean design. Default methods reduce boilerplate code in implementing classes, making your codebase cleaner and easier to maintain. To wrap up, remember these key points. Default methods provide implementation, not just contracts. They contain actual executable code that defines behavior. And classes can choose to override these methods for custom behavior or inherit them to use the default behavior. This makes interfaces much more powerful and flexible in Kotlin compared to traditional interface designs.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.